Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video. We're playing Magician's Apprentice today and this is a knockoff of Archero, but I gotta tell you, it is awesome. I'm loving it. It seems smooth. Even if it is a ripoff, I'm having a lot of fun with it. So this game is currently on Android. Yes, I did say Android. I was able to go out by another device, so we're able to bring you both iOS and Android games. So be excited, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we got a ton of games to show you. So with that being said, be prepared for some glitches and everything else. I really don't know how to use this phone yet. I'm still learning, so it will take some time to get these videos kind of straightened out. Kind of like you're noticing there's no audio at the moment for the actual sound of the game, but we'll figure that out eventually. So this game itself, I do like the graphics a little better. It does look similar, but I don't know if it's just this phone. It's a Pixel 3a that I'm using right now. Normally I play on an 8 Plus for the iPhone. But something about this, it just seems a lot smoother, and I'm really enjoying it. As far as the enemy mechanics in the game, it does seem like they're attacking just slightly faster than Archero itself. Now, one of the things that really kind of cracks me up is the text in the games. A lot of times the text runs over to the second row words. The text is sometimes kind of chopped off on stuff. But that's a minor detail. We already know how these games are played at this point. So you can already see we have some new power-ups in here. We have Flame Corpse and Poison Corpse, which is going to make kind of like how the Death Blow is in Archero. When you kill the enemy, it's going to make a Fire Ring or a Poison Ring just sitting there, hurting other enemies that go through it. And I don't actually know what the damage is that's going to be done by that, but you can see it right here. When they die, it's kind of like a big blast of a circle. And unfortunately, I'm not able to get the enemies to go in it to actually see if it's really doing any good solid damage. And as far as the bosses, they clearly are ripoffs, but that's okay. It's still neat to see different animations, kind of cool to see what they actually are. I don't think this is typically a boss you would get on the first chapter of the game itself, but let's just show you a couple of the other ones that they have, because it is cool to see the actual graphics and kind of show what different bosses like. I really do like this dragon though. I think that's kind of neat looking. It doesn't actually look like there's a devil in this game, so you can kind of scratch that out, but here's the animation of their wheel. And when it comes to the next one where you would get 5 spins a day during Archero, it doesn't look like you actually have a limit on this. I won't know because I haven't actually had 5 of them go through yet, but we'll see as the game goes on. And if you look up top, you can see how stage 10 overlaps attack enhancement. Just a little minor things they probably need to fix in this game. So this is the second boss in the game, and look how he kind of walks around kind of choppy. It would kind of be similar to the actual rock golem inside the game, but he doesn't do the actual spinning around. He just launches a couple of adds that are then going to go and shoot more rocks to you. So nothing difficult, but just kind of weird to see how it is still similar. It is a ripoff, but they did change just minor little things. I don't know if that's to keep them from getting striked and, you know, having the game removed from the market. And the third boss, we should all be pretty familiar with this guy. This one really didn't seem as hard as the one in Archero. It seems like there's a little more distance between you and him. Either that or the blobs are just a little bit smaller. Now he does do an extra one right here. I don't really remember if that was a typical attack in Archero. Let me know in the comments below if it is. It's been too long since I played this guy. So I was trying to select new power-ups on this. This one is actually the Bloodthirst though, the kill back blood. Once I got this, I started noticing that I was getting power regenerated back to me. And the fourth boss, nothing new. This is the boss that when you destroy him, he's going to split into 2 and then another 2. And eventually it's just going to be a bunch of these little mobs running all around the place. And the final boss would be that one dead tree type thing that jumps on you, shoots in a bunch of different directions, and then throws up all the fireballs or, you know, green blobs in Archero. But it took me a second to kind of realize exactly what I was fighting. But once I understood, okay, I know which guy this is, it wasn't too bad. So we actually got a ton of experience from beating Chapter 1, and check this out, we can actually watch a video to get some more gems out of it too. And the other cool thing, we got some rewards out of it, so we actually got a ring and got some scrolls, which is kind of neat. Now the game is going to take you through a little bit of a tutorial after you beat Chapter 1, which was slightly annoying on it. This boss challenge mode, we're going to show you this in a second. This is actually pretty cool. Wasn't really certain what they were showing on it. Now, you can see new power-ups. I don't like the fact they give you Meteor in Chapter 2. It's so annoying in the other one. We're not going to rate this thing, though. So, as you can see here, the words kind of scroll off the end of it. Not actually sure what he's trying to say here, but we'll go through this kind of quick little thing to at least get the actual stuff equipped on it. So, we do have the actual kind of ability tiers here. And this is going to be typical for what we see on it. It is going to give us that free power up when we go and start a new board. And then going over to our gear itself, I believe we got a ring. It is kind of nice that they're going to show you what this can do once you fuse it. So you're not really guessing, and you can start leveling up an item that you want ahead of time, knowing what some of the perks are going to be later on. So up at the top left, that's going to be what our milestones are for every time we get to that certain mark, and the free items we're going to get for it. And looks like we can actually watch a video on it to get double up on it, so I am really liking the fact that they are giving us opportunity to get more stuff just by watching some free ads, as annoying as they are. And we got a key out of it too, so another cool thing also. So let's see what we get for another item on this by opening up that chest. And let's see. Oh, great, we got a key. So it is a little bit annoying having him kind of go through and talk you through it. Hopefully this is just in the beginning of a game itself. So the animations, not really too different either. And yep, we got another ring, so kind of the same thing. We can get a reduced cost of gems by purchasing more ones after the first one. Not really different at all, so not going to call you a total ripoff on it, but it's pretty bad for the most part. So even though it is a ripoff, I think we're going to see this out of a lot of games now. They are getting by with it, and there's more of them coming out, which is good because it's only going to make some of these games better. And this one is actually a lot of fun. As far as the chapters, it goes up to Chapter 7 on it, and you can see that it's all typically the same. Waves on Chapter 3 and Chapter 6, the lengths are the same, and when we come to Chapter 7, it is going to be 10 levels of the boss fight again. So let's show you this other kind of cool thing. I had no idea what it was all about, but we did get some gems here too. Awesome. I'll take those. Never complain about free gems from the actual people that make it. And so the fourth tab here, this is the boss. I wasn't really sure of what to make of it. So this is kind of a wave style board, and I didn't really know what to make of it at first. I am not strong enough to beat these guys. But the cool thing is the actual power-ups you get from the game are not going to come after you kill the wave. They're going to just kind of start popping up on the screen, and you have to run over and grab them. So we don't have them yet. I'm really getting my butt kicked here. I did want to spend some gems to kind of actually see if I could get to this thing and get to the end. But you see them down the bottom there. They just showed up for a second. I wasn't able to get them in time. But we'll see them again here. It'll just be like right there. There's our actual power-ups. So you grab those, and that's going to make your guys stronger, as you can see. I wish I would have known that beforehand. I think I'm going to go back into this and kind of try her. But eventually the boss will pop out, which really makes things crazy because you got all these ads on the screen and then some big guy just shows up. So another cool little feature that I think this is kind of take things to the next level. I would really love it if Archero did something like this, because I think, you know, they're the creators. They're the one that designed all these type of games. And if they were able to come out with it, I think they could really make a killer. So look at that guy, man. Stay away from him. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I apologize for any glitches or anything else. It's still in the works. I will get these videos better on the Android phone, but like I said, prepare to see a lot more cool games. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you're digging this game. I'm going to play more. I think you should download it and give it a shot, even if the guy did steal it right out from under their feet. It is pretty interesting. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and remember, I pick my butt.